Okay, wonderful. Welcome, everyone. This is Hannah from Lunatic.fr, and I am coming live to you from the beautiful south of France, Provence. We have a sunny day, as always. And I'm going live a little bit earlier because I just want to check if we are streaming live on YouTube because using I'm using this platform which is called StreamYard, and I haven't used it for a very long time. So let me just check if we're live on YouTube. And wonderful. We are live on YouTube, so that's amazing. And I decided to add to the previous video, which I deleted because I didn't say everything that I wanted to say. So in this video, which of course you can view live right now on YouTube, or you can watch it on replay, I'm going to share not only herbal lies for perimenopause, but also essential oils. And I've been using essential oils for a very long time, 2 decades, basically, almost 2 decades. Yeah. So let's get started. Just a bit of housekeeping. You can find me only on YouTube as of a couple of months ago because I decided to leave Instagram and Facebook. So I only share content on YouTube, and you can check out our videos from our farm. You can check out different, shorts and different helpful videos, mainly about herbs, but also about expat health, because I've been an expat for, it's going to be 20 years, and we live here in France for since 2006. We moved then in 2009, we moved to Germany and then back to Provence, France, because we love it here so much. So Herbal allies, let's get started. Perimenopause. The PDF, which you can see on your right and which I'm sharing, you can download it. You just have to put your email address and it's going to come to you via email. And I'm going to put all the links also to our membership. At the end, I will talk a little bit about our membership, and I will also put the link where you can sign up for our membership under this video. So let's get started. Hello, everyone. I'm Hannah. I'm the owner of Lunatic.fr, which is a herbal shop, and you can find me on different markets here in Provence, France, and also on wellness events. But we have an Etsy shop. So check it out. I'm gonna again put the link under this video, and we also share or write a newsletter every week. So make sure you go to lunatic.fr and subscribe. So let's get started. Seasons of change, herbal allies for perimenopause, and I have a lot of products here, basically essential oils, herbs. So I can, and we have a fly here, and it's normal because we are here on a farm. I have here essential oils. I have here herbs. So I decided to share it during this video because I think it's really important that you also see the herbs, how they look like. So let's start talking about perimenopause. Perimenopause is really journey. It's not a set date in time. And unfortunately, perimenopause is often regarded as something which is really like, I would say, taboo, basically. Because everybody's talking only about hormonal replacement therapy, but there are so many natural remedies that we can use. So I'm gonna share those today. So let's get started. Um, and again, I'm gonna put a link for this PDF under this video. You can download it. All you have to do is just put down your email, share your email, and it's gonna come to your inbox. So really, perimenopause is this threshold between full bloom of your reproductive years and the wise rooted season of menopause. So this is perimenopause, and it's not talked about so much. It started in the recent years, but again, conventional medicine unfortunately offers only very few a little support basically for us women who are in perimenopause. And if you are in perimenopause or you're already in menopause, these herbal remedies and essential oils can definitely help you because we really need help, and we need to talk about it. So basically, your ovaries during the perimenopause, they begin to slow their rhythm. Okay, so they're producing fewer hormones like estrogen and progesterone. Okay, and of course, one of the things that you will immediately see when you are on this journey to menopause, from your reproductive years to menopause, you will notice that your menstrual cycle becomes really erratic. It isn't as regular as it used to be. Your periods can become heavier or lighter or closer together or further apart. It's really chaotic, and honestly, it can be really, really frustrating because you cannot plan ahead. If you are planning your vacation, you don't know really when your menstruation will come. So again, you don't have to use conventional medicine for all these kinds of problems, because we know that conventional pharmaceuticals, they have like a list, a huge list of side effects. So I'm a daughter of conventional doctors, so I understand that there is a time and place for conventional treatment, but conventional treatment should be really the last resort which you should use for your problems, especially because of the side effects, but also because the doctors are just honestly overworked. We've seen it during COVID and after COVID. Doctors are just overwhelmed. There are fewer and fewer doctors, especially if you're living somewhere like we do. On a countryside, in the south of France, there are really not many doctors, and to be honest, we haven't seen a doctor for any of the issues, just the dentist, and we haven't seen a doctor in 5 years or 4 years, because we heal ourselves naturally. I have 4 children, so again, it's I'm really using natural remedies for myself and for them. So, excuse me. So perimenopause can really begin in your 30s or as late as your 50s. Okay, and its length really varies for each woman. And for some, it can be really like breeze easy, but for most of us, for many women, it can be really something like a storm, and it can make you angry, it can make you emotionally simply overwhelmed. So that's why herbal remedies can help. Okay, and if you are unsure how to begin your herbal journey, then start with very simple remedies, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. I often see women that are terrified or just afraid to take herbs because they think that they can have side effects. But honestly, you would have to take huge amounts of particular herbs to have any side effects. Conventional medicine, on the other hand, you can have side effects really easily. And I just watched my favorite show where they shared that a simple pharmaceutical such as Tylenol can have devastating effects for children and for adults likewise. So really, there is not a pill for every ill. As we've been told, we really have to come back to nature and connect back to nature and use all those remedies that are basically around us, even herbs that we consider weeds, but I'm going to share that they're actually really, really helpful. So, really, the perimenopause is really the time before menopause, and you will find out that you are already in menopause when you stop bleeding. And we talk about full 12 moon cycles without bleeding, and you know that you are in menopause. Some women again can enter menopause earlier or later. It really depends on your genetics, lifestyle, and so on. So perimenopause or menopause, it's not the end of the world. It's a wonderful time of wisdom. So let's get started with the herbs that can help you with those struggles and challenges that you can have when you're entering perimenopause. So the first herb that I would love to talk about is considered a weed in many countries, and it's nettle. And of course, everybody knows nettle. Nettle is also called stinging nettle, Latin name Urtica dioica, and you can find it everywhere in Europe. I'm here in Europe. I don't know about the US, but I imagine that you can find it also everywhere in the northern part. In the US. So nettle is really, really helpful, especially because it's very nourishing. And that's exactly what we need during this time, because we women tend to work and over give, and then we are really depleted. So nettle is rich in minerals and blood building nutrients. So they can really, nettle can be used for anemia. And also it's highly anti-inflammatory. So it can also be used for inflammation. And another statistics, I've heard that around 70% of people in the US have some chronic disease, and chronic disease basic cause of chronic disease is inflammation. So we should use nutrition and herbs exactly for their anti-inflammatory effect. And again, you can download this PDF. I'm gonna put a link under this video. Nettle is in our pink moon herbal blend. I'm working with lunar calendar in the garden, and pink moon is the full moon of April. And again, you can find it in the Etsy shop, and I will put a link under this video for our shop. So let's move to another two herbs. One of my favorite is red clover. And again, it can be considered weed. It really grows everywhere, and it's such a potent herb, and people often overlook it. It's, for example, in our Harvest Moon blend. This is our newest blend here, so you can see it. And here you can see rose clover. It's a really beautiful pink flower, maybe, yeah. It's a beautiful pink flower, and it's used during perimenopause because it's really used for the hormone balance. We know that estrogen and progesterone really shift, and we need hormonal balance. Generally, we need balance in our body. So red clover really not only supports detox, but also it really is used for hormonal balance. And you can find it in our summer solstice flower moon, and recently also in our harvest moon blend. Motherwort, again, motherwort is such a beautiful, wonderful herb for women. It's the first year growing in our farm, and I'm really excited about it because I'm putting it in tincture. I'm tincturing this herb, and it can be really bitter, so tincture is really the best way to use it. And it's used for mood swings and racing heart, emotional overwhelm. So it's really a wonderful herb because already the name, mother wort. It's really wort. It's the old Anglo-Saxon name for herb. So it's really herb for mothers. Okay, she mothers the mother. So again, wonderful herb. Lemon balm. Lemon balm is the easiest herb to start with, because lemon balm it's even safe for kids if you grow it in the garden. Here in Provence, it's really considered a weed because it grows everywhere. It's something like mint. It really looks like mint. And it really reminds you of inner sunlight. With spring, I love seeing the new leaves of lemon balm. And if you're a man, if you're watching this, lemon balm is also for you because you can use it as a digestive after dinner. And it's also really wonderful as nervine. So if you're overworked or burnt out, then definitely lemon balm is something for you. My husband drinks it almost every evening because he tends to overwork. So, use for anxiety, insomnia, brain fog, and emotional heaviness. Another wonderful herb, which I do have here, is milky oats. And milky oats grows on our property really abundantly. So I always have a lot of milky oats. I don't know if you can see it. It's really such a wonderful herb. And it's used as a nervine, again, for replenishment, nourishment. Okay, it nourishes the nervous system. Okay, and milky oats, as many other herbs, is not a quick fix. Remember that Herbs and natural remedies are not quick fixes. Okay, you first have to change nutrition, you have to move, you have to sleep well, and use herbs. It's a complex issue, and as an eating psychologist, certified eating psychologist, I know that there's also psychology involved. So really, I try to suggest to clients who see me different strategies, but herbs are definitely one of the strategy. So milky oats, you can find it in our flower moon herbal blend. And also I decided to add it to our harvest moon blend because milky oats should just be everywhere. Everybody should drink milky oats because it's such a helpful herb. So again, you can find all the herbs in our Etsy shop. We deliver in Europe, so definitely check it out. And I'm gonna put a link under this video. We have two wonderful herbs left. And then there are recipes. I'm not going to go through the recipes because when you will go to the link, put your email, you will receive the download and you will have all the recipes available. Okay, so we have chase tree berry, and chase tree was used even in the Middle Ages. Like generally herbs were used for millennia, but chase tree berry was even used by monks because it really chased. Already the word tells what it was used for, but for women in perimenopause, it can really help with irregular periods, which we experience during perimenopause, PMS, breast tenderness, that's a huge issue for women in perimenopause. And Vitex is such a wonderful herb. I'm going to show it here. Here are the dried berries of Vitex. And it really looks like peppercorn. Here you can see it really looks like peppercorn. You can use it dried, you can use it in tincture. And tinctures are coming to the shop in spring. So I'm really excited about that because here again in France, there is a whole administration about creating tinctures. So I really encourage you to check out our Etsy shop in spring because we're gonna have tinctures there. So Vitex, again, irregular periods, breast tenderness, this is how you can use it. And the last herb, it's skullcap, and just like several months ago, I couldn't even pronounce the word because I've never grown it. It's the first year of growing skullcap on our property. And I'm really excited about this herb because it's again nervine, and it really can help you with supporting resilience. And we know with everything what is going on in the world right now, we need resilience. So really during menopause, and we've all experienced it, not only during perimenopause and menopause, but also during our life. We have the stress threshold is really lower with everything what is going on. The skullcap can definitely help you and return you to center. So I'm going to just run through these recipes that you can find in the download. Again, you can download it. I'm going to put a link under this video. All you have to do is basically put down your email. You have a couple of words from me as the author, and you can also check out our page, monatech.fr, and you can also check our Etsy shop. And let's talk about essential oils, because essential oils are such a wonderful support which we can use in perimenopause. So I'm going to start with essential oil that is really well known is lavender. I just want to really let you know that there is a difference between lavender, true lavender, and lavandum. And there is a video on my YouTube channel that talks about the differences, so make sure you check it out, because if you are purchasing essential oils, you have to ensure that they are perfect quality. Otherwise, you are just wasting your money, and they're not going to help you. So make sure you use high quality essential oils. And if you're choosing lavender essential oils, there has to be written Lavandula augustifolia. Again, check out the short and video which I have on this channel. So lavender is such a wonderful soothing remedy that it can be used also for kids, and of course for women in perimenopause. What I love to use it for is really, I put 2 drops in a carrier oil, which can be jojoba oil or coconut oil or just simply olive oil. Do not use the seed oils because they are basically toxic. So if you're still using sunflower oils and rapeseed oils and all these oils purchased in plastic bottles, please stop, because they're toxic and they are inflammatory. And I already mentioned that chronic disease is like really 70% of people in the US have a chronic disease. So you want to take that inflammation down, not put more fuel on the fire. Okay, so lavender essential oils, very soothing, wonderful remedy. You can even mix it with Epsom salt, and Epsom salt is rich in magnesium. If you don't want to take a supplement like magnesium glycinate, you can use Epsom salt and put again 5 drops of lavender in a cup of Epsom salt, and you can soak your feet if you are doing a whole body bath, and you're gonna need a little bit more. So wonderful oil. Another oil which is really helpful for women in perimenopause is geranium oil, and geranium essential oil is really used for, again, hormonal balance and also for stress. Again, I talked about having lower threshold for bullshit during perimenopause and menopause. So geranium essential oil is a wonderful remedy. And then last essential oil, which I'm using very often, is clary sage. Clary sage grows really well in Provence. I don't know about other parts of the world, but here there are whole fields of clary sage. And clary sage, again, hormonal balance, breast tenderness is wonderful for that, and also hormonal balance. And also it lowers cortisol. So that's really helpful. Again, you can use it, just put 2 drops of clary sage essential oil in teaspoon of carrier oil, like olive oil, jojoba oil, and you can massage your breasts or you can use it in diffusion. It's really, really helpful. So, this was about help herbal allies and essential oils for perimenopause. I'm just going to share a bit about our membership. If you are loving this video, then you're gonna definitely like our membership, which combines herbs, astrology, and crystals. We're doing it together with my good friend and business partner, Andy Kennedy, and she's a Reiki master, certified herbalist, and master gardener, and she's amazing. And we're doing it together. We always talk about astrology in the garden. We talk about what planets tell us during the season. We're right now in the eclipse season, which is gonna end on the 21st of September, which is fall equinox, and our first call of the season is gonna be on the 16th, I think. But I'm gonna share again what's the date. I'm gonna also share the link where you can sign up for our membership. It's only $33 or euro if you're in Europe per month, and we are starting our full cycle of the membership, and we're gonna again talk about herbs for a season. How can you use herbs to support you during this season? How can you use crystals to support you during this season? And also, how can you use astrology? And again, what planets tell us? And to be really honest, since I started learning about astrology, nothing really surprises me what happens in the news, because astrology is about cycles. And if you know astrology, you basically have a crystal ball. So I really encourage you to join us for our membership. Again, I'm going to put a link about our membership under this video, and you can also download the PDF about herbal allies for perimenopause. So thanks for being here. Again, check out our Etsy shop, and you can sign up also for our newsletter at moonatic.fr. And I'm going to see you again next time. Okay, take care. Bye.